moon stream. Got slingshot frames of all kinds. Yeah, how you doing, everybody? How do you do? How's everybody out there today? I went to church today and this evening. All right, we're doing well. Yeah, we know. All right. All right. Well, I'm here doing what I can, reviewing gear, standing clear. Okay. We got people here. So we're growing near. All right. I just got to clean up my glasses a little bit. I got 22 views already. I want to make sure I done. How come there's no one in the chat though? All right. We'll see if the chat's frozen or something. Oh, there we go. Sure I can. Karina. All right, we got some good stuff here. Yeah, I'm back from church. And I'm doing well. Let's see what we can talk about today. You know, I saw something interesting on YouTube. Maybe I could share it with you. You know, this guy made this like spring-loaded like spike pistol. You know, it's a single shot, but man, is it interesting. So let's switch Rooney up here and let's see. We're gonna talk about this one. This guy made this.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times after you poop, here's...
Let's get out of here. Oh yeah. I find this very interesting. This guy from Europe, this is why gun control doesn't work. I'm going to tell you why. Because someone will always find a way around it and find a way to make something in their garage. For you liberals out there, if you think gun control works, no man. No, people fashion their own weapons. People will find a way, some way or another, to make a projectile weapon or any kind of weapon. I mean, look what this guy's able to do with a simple spring and a pipe and some welding. You know, this is why you trying to control people getting weapons and stuff like that just doesn't work, because people can fashion their own. You can go to a hardware store and look at this. Bingo, you got a weapon. You know. It's a single shot, but yeah, look at what it can do. You see that? Right through a milk carton. Right through an apple. Needless to say, you get the point. This is why gun control never works, because people will find a way. People get clever when you basically take away their guns. You see that? Okay. That's good enough. Thought you might like that.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times after you poop, here's why.
The Mayo Clinic confirms that stuck poop can...
So, that's the point. Gun control never works, I tell you. It's always BS. You know? People are going to find a way. One way or another. Any questions? Let's see if we... See how clever that is? People will always find a way to arm themselves one way or another. Yeah. That's what the point I'm going to try to make to you tonight. So this is why the liberals are so silly, thinking that prohibition is going to work on anything. It's the reason why we have a Second Amendment, you know? I think we need to get rid of the ATF. Abolish the ATF, I say. Well, I was just talking about something, hammer and nails. If you were here, I showed a video about a guy who made a spring-loaded spike pistol from Europe. Very clever, though. Hello. I only speak English. English. If you can't speak English, this is not the stream for you. Or I can't speak your language, buddy. How you doing, Mimi? If you just came in, give me a like. All right, well, I think we can do one better, can't we? Well, I got back from church, Mimi. Got back from church. I'm doing well. Church was good. I'm closer to getting a job, a new job. And I never want to work for Walmart again. Thank you. Oh, you're right about that. They had Jesus plush dolls and Pride Month stuff. You know what the Bible says? Pride goeth before a fall. You know, a while back, recently, I made a video about Big Pharma. You know? Well, the Bible says that pride, basically hubris, you know, is not good. You got to be humble. And I agree with that. Exactly, Mimi. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about some things, I guess. I hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. This is the late night moon stream. You know what? Yes, hit that like button. Gotta do that one. The late night moon stream. Yeah. We got it going on here. How you doing, Mimi? Yes. We got the knives. We got the guns. We got the bows. We got the crossbows. We got it all. We got the slingshots. Yeah. Exactly. By the way, this is a very cheap knife. You can get online for cheap, but it's been a pretty good knife to have. I mean, it's very sharp, very good beater knife. I'd say get one of these knives. Very cheap, easy to use. Very good for bushcraft, for hunting. So. Nice, Mimi. All right. We got some good things going here. Okay. Got some things up in the... That she did, Mimi. I have just been doing what I gotta do and doing what I need to do. All right. We got some things going on. Now, I'm going to make a little announcement here. So, there's some people in my slingshot community want me to go to a tournament, not in PA, but one up, I think, close to Minnesota, I think it is. I forget exactly, but someplace like, it's like that state that's the gateway to the West. And I told them I'm broke. I can't. But they said they would raise money for me. We'll see what happens there. I'm not gonna. But I would love to go. But you know. But I'd love to go to that tournament. Yeah. I don't really notice things like that. I buy the cheap stuff a lot of times. I do have Tide. I will admit, I have just used Tide. I think I did with the Oxy. I like to use the stuff with the Oxy because I just, you know, it's ironic that I'm actually washing my clothes tonight. I got my clothes in the dryer, in the nearby laundromat. So yeah, isn't that ironic? You know. I hope so too. A secondary slingshot tournament. They like me. That's good. I'm glad they like me. I mean, you don't always get to know people's opinions of you. A lot of times, and you know, not everyone's gonna like you, but it's good to know that you made a good impression. You made a good impression with people when you were there. You were not. And you know, all I try to do is try to be polite with people, not to be disrespectful or rude with nobody. You know, that's what I strive to be, just to be polite. I think so. A lot. My family has noticed because I've been taking a lot of like long walks in the heat. You know, taking them walks, long walks to the heat. It's been helping a lot. I wouldn't say I'm completely there. Thank you, Krista. I have been taking a lot of long walks, so yeah. The sweat walks, I call them, you know. Just to sweat off the pounds. Take advantage of the summer heat. Yes, there's an exercise room near me. I like to use their exercise bike. When it comes to weightlifting, I prefer to weightlift in here because I got free weights in my house. Hello, Roy. How you doing? Are you a brother in Christ? A fellow believer? Yes, hit that like button, people. I need a good balanced number like 12 and 10. Well, I wish we could be Superman, but we're not. And most of us are, well, we're still flesh and blood, humans. Personally, I'd much rather feel like Batman. But I'm not him. I wish I was, because he's in a really good shape. Batman's more obtainable. Well, brain dead. That's funny. Good luck with that. All I can say. Exactly, Mimi. I like the way he thinks. I can relate more to Batman than I can Superman. Although I will say Henry Cavill's Superman is the one Superman I liked. I hope so. You'll see the world all right. Very funny, Mimi. How you doing, Bradley? Okay, well, if you just came in, give me some more likes, people. At least 2 more likes. You know? Ah, I got a new like. Andrew. How you doing there, Andrew? I'm doing great. Look at that. Cheap but effective, I will say. If you want to get a good bushcraft knife that's not going to break the bank, this will only cost you $8.99 on Amazon. You can use this for starting fires, your striker rod. You could do some bushcraft, carving, hunting knife. Andrew. Aren't you a real man not to see a blade? You would piss your pants if you see a blade? Man, you gotta have a little bit more of a spine, some testosterone. Yeah, so how much I paid for it, Brain Dead. Although it's a very cheap knife, it's been a very good knife. It's a good beater knife. Very funny, Galaxy. Funny, Andrew. Yeah, I think it's a rat tang. It's been pretty effective so far. You can buy a whole bunch of these. The good trading items in a survival situation. Because they're beater knives, pretty much. No, Galaxy. No. I'm a dude, Galaxy. Come on. All right. Well. I don't know. You tell me. Am I getting round? I walk a lot. Yeah. Losing weight. Thank you, Mimi. Galaxy, you're about the same age as I am, okay? I've seen you. You're just as chunky as I am, so, Awesome. I went to church today. I went to church for the morning and evening service. I enjoyed my time at church, praising God. It's around 240. Galaxy. Uh, 5'9", Mimi. 5'9". Yeah, I believe that. Like I believe there are donuts on the moon. That's because I'm a guy and you're a girl, Galaxy. Anyway. Yeah. That's true. That's very true. You do have a nice ass. Galaxy. I'm not attacking Galaxy. I'm just being funny. Alright. Let's get down to business, shall we? Alright, we got 11 views and only 8 likes.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is dope tech from Wix.
I got something to show you.
Now this whole flow is a conversation.
Alright, well, that's the wrong one. Now, what I want to show you is perhaps something a little cool. You know what I mean? Galaxy. Alright, we got 12 likes. Give me up to 2 more likes, people. Thumbs up. You just came in. Give me a like. Thumbs up. Nico! Brother! How you doing, Nico? Brother Nico. I got some frames here. Look at this. Got some frames. Look at that. That's a Bill Hayes. How you doing, brother? Now, Nico is a slingshot hunter. He hunts small games with slingshot. Oh boy, Mimi. Thank you, Nico. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It would be nice to get a sponsor. I don't know what do you think is going to happen, what's not, Mimi. I mean, Galaxy. My mistake. Freudian slip there. Well, I will say I do love the mamacitas, Mimi. Yes, the mamacitas, they got some Latin flair. I like the fact they're short, and they got the big old bungodongas. But I'm a man. What can you say? What can I say? I like the big bazongas. Oh yeah. Bradley. Oh, Mimi, that's on you. I didn't say I was going to do any internet love. I just said I like Latino women. Yeah. No, thank you. Okay, let me get this straight. You dated a thug, and that's, well, if you knew he was a thug, I mean, come on now. You knew he was a thug. I mean, you were attracted to that. You have some culpability in that. I mean, you chose the man. Men don't choose the women. You chose him. It's part of it. Part of it is your fault. You didn't choose a productive, good man. You chose a criminal. What do you expect to happen? You didn't choose a man that was, family oriented. Or so don't. So I mean, yeah. But you're partially responsible for that because you chose him. Yeah. Yeah, I just think Slingshot sponsor is a troll. But that's just me. And you thought you could change him, didn't you? You thought you could change him. Yeah, not good that, did you? This is why I would say women are very poor choices make very poor choices when it comes to dating when they're young. Now, this is why traditionally women were not allowed to choose who their suitors were in Victorian society. Traditionally. It was the grandmother and father that chose the suitor. And they didn't choose the man that she desired. No. They chose a man that would make a good husband, not a man that would make a good lover. I'm not even ass hurt, Mimi. I'm just telling you straight up. You're partially responsible for that. You chose a thug. Well, you know what thugs do? They're abusive. They're mean. You were attracted to that. And I have no problem with you being attracted to that. I get it. From a female perspective, I get it. I studied a little bit about this. But at the same time, part of it is your own fault. We don't choose the women. Women choose the men. You're selective. And that's what you select. Well, good luck. How you doing, Dead Wolf Resistance? How you doing? If you just came in, give me a like. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Oh, we got 10. That's nice. Cooking. Good for you, bro. Mimi, you gotta learn how to have a sense of humor. Yeah, you had a great stream though. I will say that, Dead Wolf. Always doing. You know, I said this on your stream. I wonder what you could do with the bow and arrow, Dead Wolf. I've never seen you use a bow and arrow. Now that would be interesting. You know, to see you get a recurve bow or something like that. You know. Yeah, that didn't result too well, did it? Yeah, she was thug loving until she got an ass whooping. Oh, you forgot the thug. It's me. Yeah, very dead. Awesome. You're going to have to make an archery target, but I think you can do that. Just get some rubber mats and you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you would look cool with the bow and arrow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boring means not going to jail and doing like, you know, having a job, you know. Is that what boring is to you? Mm-hmm. Basically, a person that believes in order and not chaos. Mm-hmm. I see where you're getting at. You like chaos in your relationships. So you don't want a guy who's orderly because you don't want to be orderly, do you? Yeah, I see where you're getting. I see. I know where your angle is. Well, great. You're a hopeless case, Mimi. I don't feel sorry for you if you take an ass whooping. I wouldn't feel sorry for it because you put yourself into that situation. What do you think, Bradley? Absolutely, Bradley. But that's the point. I am being truthful with you, Mimi. I'm being real honest with you. I'm telling you what most men are not going to tell you. I'm telling you that it's your own damn fault. By the men you choose, you'll know that you're a chaotic woman. It is not backwards. Yeah, I can't. Beamy, I'll tell you this. I'm honest. You want an honest guy? Autistic people are the most honest. And I'm telling you that maybe you should pick a different kind of man before you take some bumps and bruises. Because felons, well, my brother is a felon. And I can assure you, he's not always a nice person. And he's not always built for relationships. Yeah. Not really, Mimi. I'll put it this way. Yeah, that and saying, but you know, if you're dating bad boys, you know, basically you think they're not going to burn. If they're tough and they're Oh, bro. They're beating up everybody. Well, what makes you think he might not turn on you? He will turn on you. Exactly. Well, it's good. Well, I hope you understand that it's the type of man you date that is your problem. It's not the fact that you're not dating. It's the fact that the type of man you're used to a type of man that is, well, let's say, psychotic, and you wonder why. Yeah, right, Mimi. You're full of crap on that one. You don't like nerds. You don't. Bradley. I call that bull crap. Oh, I like nerds. No, you don't. No woman likes a nerd. Okay, come on now. Bull crap. Very funny, Bradley. Yeah, but did you ever date him? Did you ever want to be in a relationship with him? Probably not. See, I'm just honest. I'm honest, you know. See, I don't I don't care who you date. I'm like, okay, date who you want, but at the same time, know that there's going to be consequences to your actions, and you're going to have to take some responsibility for your own decisions. I know. Oh, let me show you something, my brother. Let me show you something. Look at this knife. Oh yeah, high carbon steel for this knife. Yeah. But yet I'm the slingshot Dort that could nail you in the Adam's apple. And I have more than slingshots. Okay, good for you, Mimi. Thank you, Dead Wolf. All right, well, let's switch the topic, shall we? I could, but you'd have to basically accept this person, even if you weren't attracted to him. And I doubt you would do that. It's not the fact I don't like guns, Bradley. It's the fact I have to have a. It's the fact I can't have a Mr. Boom Boom in my state. So I have to have alternatives, and that's it. And I was thinking about ordering a flamethrower. There was this like electric powered flamethrower. It's like a rifle. I wanted to actually buy one, but apparently they don't ship to my state. I was gonna have one of those bad boys. I know, and I'm planning on getting out. It's gonna take some time, but I'm getting a job. We'll get some donations. Awesome, Bradley. A shout out to Joselina Maria. I do like my Latin beauties. Awesome, Bradley. All right, if you just came in, give me some likes. We got 15 views and only 10 likes. I think we can have a more balanced number. Give me up to 12, people. 12 likes is always the goal. Thumbs up, people. Yeah, she is. We're up to 11. Very good. But can you get me up to 12? 12 is always the magic number. Okay, well, I think I do. Give me a like. Oh yeah, you used to hang out with Mike a lot. I remember. Oh yeah. I get that, but you know, on this stream, 12 is a great amount of likes, and I got 12. Thank you, everyone. We're at the goalpost. Oh, how you doing, Deleted? Well, welcome. I'm a guy who likes to shoot slingshots. I'm into archery, crossbows, bows. I throw tomahawks. I like air guns and less than lethal launchers. Awesome, Scribble. 13, yes. What's the question? I didn't see it. Mimi? Awesome, Deleted. We're not afraid of women, Mimi. A lot of times we're afraid of the legal system that will attack, that will basically prosecute us for even talking to a woman these days. It's not you that we're afraid of. No, it's basically the legal system that backs you up sometimes when you get mad at us. Welcome, Window Liquor. 14 likes. Making them face their true self. That's what I'm doing. I'm shining a mirror onto themselves. See, I never tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. I'm the type of person, I'm honest. You want honesty? You're going to get honesty. I'm honest to the point where I might hurt your feelings. But it'll help you grow. Well, glad you said hi, Bradley. All right, we got a 14 to 14. That's an even number here. Okay. Getting some of that wolf energy. All right. Oh, well, it depends on the man you're dealing with, okay? It depends. A man is only good as the options he has. I'm going to tell you that right now. A man who doesn't have a lot of options will not abandon you. A man who has a lot of options, who's got a lot of girls around him, will abandon you. But a lot of times, women are attracted to men who have a lot of girls around them. No shade. I mean, you're attracted to men, you want social proof from what I can tell. So you're attracted to men who have a lot of girls around them. But, however, this small minority of men who can get a lot of chicks, well, they're not going to be terribly loyal to you. Bottom line. Now, maybe, I'm just saying, maybe you should get, if you get a regular guy a chance, he's not going to abandon you. A regular guy, like an ordinary guy, an average guy, he's not going to abandon you. But he's not the man you're attracted to. So it's your own attraction. It's what you're attracted to that is your own biggest downfall. So what can you say about that? You're attracted to men who have a lot of women around them. Well, they're not going to be terribly loyal to you. No. Of course you disagree, Mimi. Get an average guy, and you won't have that problem because he will be loyal to you. Interesting, because my father didn't abandon me. It depends on the situation, Hardy Hampstead. It depends on the man. It depends on what kind of men you want to date. I don't know. If you're Latino, I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah. It's culturally to your liking, I guess. But men are men. IQs vary, but men have a common thing. Just like men, women are not that much different. But men have similar instincts, I guess. Good for you, Brie. I mean, good for you, Mimi. Brie. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that if you do that, he's not going to respect you. Okay, men don't respect women who look loose. Women who look like sluts. If you look like a slut, they're not going to respect you. They're not going to take you seriously. Yeah, and then he'll just use you and leave you. It'll be bump and grind and one night stand. So good luck. That's all I can say. I'm just telling you the man's perspective here, you know. Okay. Good luck with that. All right, we got some good stuff here, you know. Oh boy, Mimi, you're going all the way. Hello, stop. Thank you, Bradley. No, I don't have a Desert Eagle. I have an HDR 68. Well, you're gonna look pretty easy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you dressed up in a tight dress. Oh boy, Mimi. Yeah. Hello, Kai. All right. I believe, we've had 2 hours. Usually I like to have these streams go on for 2 hours. She does. If she wants to basically get railed, good for her. Unfortunately, live, I can't do that on live streams. Forget Kai. Can't do that on live streams. You can watch my videos if you want to see what I'm packing. What advice you want me to give you? Well, if you want to have a night of pleasure, it's going to cost you. That's all I can tell you. It's going to cost you. Do you want a relationship or a night of pleasure? That's your choice. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, you can't have it both ways. Men won't take a 304 seriously. We're not going to take a 304 seriously. Hate to break it to you. They're a lot of fun, but if you're put in the fun zone, you're never going to be in the wife zone. Hate to break it to you. Yes, we do want a woman that's wife material, Mimi. But we will have fun with the fun girls. And we'll put you in the fun zone. But we'll never put you in the wife zone. Never. All right. Not doing what she's planning on doing. Oh boy. Well, there's nothing I can tell you anymore. You're going to do what you're going to do. Well, I'll put it this way, Bradley. I don't really know Mimi. Most of the time, I'll never meet her in real life. And we probably wouldn't talk in the real world in the first place. So I'm not really doing this for Mimi. I'm doing it for the views. I'm doing it just for the heck of it. Look, we have to realize something. You follow me, it's great. But let's not fool ourselves into thinking that we're actually friends. That we actually really know each other. Because we don't. We don't know each other, really. I think that's the foolishness. For all I know, Mimi can be a man. I've never seen what Mimi looks like. Never seen her. So I don't know. Oh yeah, Bradley? Yeah, right, Mimi. The point is that you're good people, I guess. I just don't know you. I don't know who's who or anybody on the stream. But I just put out the content. I just do the stream. Oh boy. See, thank you, Bradley. I'm glad I do. I don't know if I do. And you got your dating advice, Mimi. Nothing I can do for you. That's very true, Hardy Hempstead. Hey, I'm just being honest here. I'm honest when I say this. I don't know who anybody. I don't really know who anybody is. But you support my channel. I'm happy about that. Good enough. God bless you. But at the same time, it's not like we're in the real world talking to each other. I like short women. Anyway, all right. Well, nowhere. He got me. Man, I tell you what. I forgive him and everything, but we're not talking. I thank him for the donation, but then. Okay, Brain Dead. Whatever you say. Okay. All right. Well. Anyway. You gotta properly fill that well. Filter your well water. If you got a well, filter it. Use filtration systems. Oh boy. All right. Well, it's been 2 hours. We're a little past the 2 hour mark. God bless you. All glory goes to God. All right. Gotta go. I know.